Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, how you doing, guys? It's me, the one AJ Anthony Jordan, representing the Ministry of Wrestling, and we are back as promised for another prediction show. Right, guys, so yesterday was all about King and Queen of the Ring for the WWE. I'd like to hear your comments on that one. Do check out our video, comment below on that, or just hit us up on all the socials. But let's not waste any time, because today we're going to double up. Yes, it's Double or Nothing, AEW's PLE, their big one, their big event. This is like their WrestleMania, essentially, is what I've been told. So you know what? Let's not waste any time. It's a stacked card. So let's kick off with match number one. This is as per Wikipedia, not by any wild guess. It's Adam Copeland versus Malachi Black in a barbed wire steel cage match for the TNT title. How did you guys vote? Let's have. I went against my feelings last time, and it screwed me. It went against my feelings and it screwed me. I should have gone House of Black, and I went Team Copeland, and House of Black won. It might come back to bite me again, but I'm going to go back to what I normally do. I'm going to bet Black. Malachi Black has been with AEW for too long and has not held singles gold. Or yeah, I don't think he has had singles gold. I was questioning if he had TNT before, but I don't think he's held it. So I'm going to go for it now. The bloodbath was in Adam Copeland's wheelhouse, and like he's lost. That was his upper hand just before the pay-per-view. This has to be Malachi Black's time. Let's bring it. Let's bring some more gold back to House of Black. Julia's dropped, so yeah, let's do this. They've dropped the trios title a long time ago. Let's hold some singles gold in the men's division. Malachi Black for the win. It's been fun, Cope, but this is Malachi's time. Double V picks Adam Copeland to retain the TNT title.
This should go to Malachi Black. Sorry, you had a few seconds of silence because I'm just thinking, But yeah, this should go to Malachi Black. But at the same time, I can't see Adam Copeland losing. I don't know. Maybe I should watch the product to find out. But I'm gonna stick with Adam Copeland to win. From now, I'm just saying it. Oh, it should go Malachi. No, Adam Copeland's winning because for some reason I don't think him and Christian's finished yet, and there's going to be something to bring them back together to be either rivals and then end up being together because they need to see Edge and Christian because the fanboy that runs this company wants to see Edge and Christian together. But for now, it's going to be it's going to be Adam Copeland to win. That's my final pick.
Adam Copeland and Malachi Black. This has been quite the story, and you know what? Something dark is coming. If you saw Dynamite, you know what I'm talking about, and you know you can't propose something dark like that and nothing comes of it. Now, I know the TNT title is on the line, and some people would say it's about time that Malachi Black holds a singles title again, and that's one thing I am thinking of. If he doesn't win a singles title by now, where is he going with his faction? What is he doing with it, you know? I could say that Adam Copeland has only just won that TNT title back, and that is true, and this would be Adam Copeland's biggest test yet. But in order for him to have some kind of run, for it to mean something, you got to beat some people who are well credited. So I'm going to stick with the Rated R superstar, Adam Copeland. Still your TNT champion.
Okay, so Adam Copeland, man, like, he doesn't really, like, lose too much on pay-per-view. But, like, a man, Malachi Black, that is a good shout, man, there for the person to make him lose for the first time. And I feel like Malachi Black is due some gold. However, man, like, is he gonna beat Copeland straight on pay-per-view? That's fairly doubtful to me. So, man, I'm gonna have to go with the Cope for the big win.
I'm the only one. I'm the only one who's going for Malachi Black. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, guys. So just a couple of bits. You will hear me be the voice of Double V because he is recently a dad. So congratulations to Double V once again. And yeah, so he's doing daddy duties, and I'm just filling in for my boy. Congratulations from all the ministry, and guys, comment below, let him know that you're happy to know that your boy's a daddy one more time. So that's that. And yeah, I mean, look, guys, let's keep it moving. We are going to go now on to match 2, which is Roderick Strong versus my boy Will Ospreay for the international title. Which way did it go? Double V picks Will Ospreay to be your new international champion.
Right, this match, it's straightforward. I'm going to let you know from right now, I'm picking Roderick Strong, even though everyone loves Will Ospreay and we think Will should do it, but you can't do it so quick, mate. Just have your great matches, do your thing, show everyone how great you are, represent the UK. But Roderick Strong been there for quite a while, and everyone knows the person taking it off of Roderick has to be Hangman. And not just the way Hangman has to do it, he has to come back with the elite. He has to come back with the elite, this elite faction thing now, and take over with that way. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, ignore my early bookings. Roderick Strong to win this one.
Right, so you have to ask yourself, who do you go with in this match? Do you go with the newcomer, the up-and-coming Will Ospreay, who is literally on a roll right now? As far as I'm aware, he's undefeated in singles matches. Or do you go with somebody who's doing something similar to Orange Cassidy with the International Championship in Roderick Strong? There's been a lot of back and forth, but I say you got to keep fresh with the newcomer. You got to keep fresh with the person who is making waves in AEW right now. He's got such a following. He is literally killing it. He is facing everyone who steps up to him, and he's already got a couple of good wins on his record already. So I have got to go with and new international champion Will Ospreay.
In one of the surefire matches of the night, man, we're gonna see, Roderick Strong versus Ospreay, man, for that international championship. And the thing with this match is, like, Roderick Strong, man, I think because his character's been very goofy for quite some time, innit, yeah, and also that Undisputed Kingdom, right, has really been a bit of a failure to launch kind of scenario. I mean, they're picking it up now. But, like, people forget about Roderick Strong and how good he is, man. And, like, in the ring and how much he can go. And I feel like, his matches that he's had, like, say, with Orange Cassidy, with Kyle O'Reilly, innit? Like, they actually do remind people when they see them. And this one's going to be no different, man. Especially with the best wrestler in the world, man, Will Ospreay, like, stepping into this match. But yeah, Will is on the rise, man. I think they want some gold on him as soon as possible. So this is it, man. Will Ospreay is going to be the new international champion.
Very, very tough one to call. We're talking the one who's on another level. Well, you can read the title. It's Will Ospreay. And we're talking Roderick Strong in a title match. This could be Ospreay's first title match as well. But, Wembley is but around the corner. And I do believe that that's what's in the build for him. He has, I don't know if he's had a loss on TV, but I don't believe he's not had a pay-per-view loss just yet as an official AEW player. I believe this is the time. I think Will Ospreay is going to lose. I believe Roderick Strong is going to retain. Obviously, we're talking United, Undisputed Kingdom, that's the one, are going to do some kind of interference to do it. He won't have the Callis family, which will essentially propel him that bit further as a face. I think it's going to lead to a bit more of a feud going on, but ultimately I'm going to go with Roderick Strong to retain and Will Ospreay to hold his first AEW pay-per-view loss as an official AEW member before people say, he lost before. I know, official AEW loss. So Will Ospreay to lose and Roderick Strong to retain. Okay, so it's me and Den the Tech. Now, this could be in my advantage, but it's also very much a case that, as the points have been going recently, me and Den ain't been doing too well. But I think he's actually got a bonus point from King and Queen in the Ring to be confirmed at a later date. But we keep it rolling. Also, guys, want to let you know that all the pre-show matches, or 0 hour, as AEW like to call it, we don't have those matches, and anything that was added pre this Dynamite or just after Dynamite, so anything that came, we don't have all the matches essentially because we took a card and we recorded it just because time is a difficult one and AEW just don't give you a full card in time. So if we had it all in place a week earlier, you could have had what you had. So just in case you're wondering, like, where's this match, where's that match, for instance, the Bang Bang Gang versus Death Triangle, we don't have a prediction for that. Apologies. If anything else has come up, apologies to that as well. And as I said, anything on 0 hour won't be there. But enough of me talking. Let's go from two guys who were best friends and now feuding. I'm talking Trent Beretta versus OC Orange Cassidy. How did the guys vote? Let's have a look.
I can't pick against him. I get to see him live. I got to see him live. I can't pick against him, so y'all know I'm gonna go for some orange juice. Orange Cassidy, I don't know what's happening right now. I think it's turning heel, or the heel faction trying to recruit him or something like that. But yeah, Orange Cassidy to win. It was just a general match and win by someone cheating for him. Yeah, let someone cheat for him to win to show that, yeah, you can make it if you come with us, come to join the dark side. So, yeah, I don't know how it's going to play out, but I'm going to pick Orange Cassidy because I can't help but pick Orange Cassidy.
Trent Beretta has been a real sourpuss as of late, and he doesn't seem to be a best friend of Orange Cassidy's anymore. You know, he's pretty much split the group up, and this is a real personal rivalry. However, I think this may be somewhat of a humbling. Don Callis seems to be sniffing around Orange Cassidy a lot, and I think he's going to want to do something in that match in order to help him win. I mean, at the end of the day, it could be a double swerve, you know, no pun intended, but to the world champion, but it could be a double swerve. Perhaps Don is doing something for Trent, you know, you never know. But when the emotion gets to Orange Cassidy, he usually has his best match. So I'm going to go with Orange Cassidy as the winner.
And again, a match that is actually going to be a sleeper hit. I may actually surprise many people, yeah. Just how far, like, these guys go and how good of a match it ends up being, man. Like, Cassidy versus Trent has actually had a quite very good build. Like, although it's not been one of the main stories, like, it has been a prevalent story for quite some time across 3 shows, man. So, yeah, this is the payoff, and I feel like Trent is going to show people, really, why he is, like, a tremendous talent. And I hope they don't just do nothing with him afterwards, man. Like, let's keep it going. Let's actually, like, make him a viable contender for something. Yeah, but, yeah, Orange Cassidy's got to get his payback. He's got to get his revenge for everything that Trent's done. So, OC for the win.
So with every heel turn that occurs, you need to make it relevant. So with that, I'm going to go Trent Beretta. Obviously, Orange Cassidy is that guy. He's had multiple titles. Chuck Taylor, I think, has had to retire. So best friends are literally these two, and that's the feud that's going to go off. And I'm sure Chuck Taylor had to retire. Apologies if I'm wrong. But yeah, I'm going to go with Trent on this because it needs to mean something. Orange Cassidy getting the upper hand straight away means nothing. It's just, you know, just another day at the office for him. Whereas this elevates Trent and explains some reason as to why he had to go heel, elevates him to whatever they've got planned for him. So, yeah, for the third time, I'm going to say it. Trent Beretta for the win. Double V picks Trent Barrera. Okay. So I really am nervous about this show because I always seem to be going against the grain. But let's see. Maybe I'm right, or maybe I need to sit under a learning tree. Yes, guys, I'm talking none other than the FTW title. Chris Jericho versus Hook versus Shibata, if I'm not mistaken. Again, this was recorded pre... well, some people know the result on this one, I believe. But yeah, it's a triple threat for the FTW title. Which way did the guys vote? Let's have a look.
Now, in this FTW challenge, and not for the world, as Jericho says, because Taz doesn't seem to like that. But it's very interesting because you've got Shibata and you've got Hook. You know, will they come to blows or will they team up to, you know, defeat the greater good? I mean, you know, you got Bill running around. I don't know. I've just got a feeling that there's probably going to be another addition to the learning tree. Even though Hook has got an advantage with Shibata, I just think that Jericho, as corny as he's being right now, he's just got something off his sleeve. You know, as annoying as it is, this is the thing, is getting a reaction from it, you know, and I don't think it's just going to be such a short run. I think there's a little bit more to come from Jericho, perhaps another addition. And if anyone's going to appear in a match like this where there's no rules, this is going to be it, you know. I think it's just too much or too easy for Hook to win with Shibata. There's something's going to come between them, or there's going to be another addition. But either way, still your FTW champion, Chris Jericho.
Let me just keep this short and sweet, man. Learning Tree Chris Jericho is another attempt at Jericho refreshing his character. Some people don't like it. I personally do like it. Yeah, I feel it's quite interesting. I feel he's actually leaning quite heavily into people's criticisms and put it like into a like meta character, which is, you know, cool to be, man. And we're not like gonna end that, so it doesn't matter who wins that FTW Championship Series, man. Chris Jericho's retaining. Chris Jericho for the win.
So I have no clue what the bracket is for the FTW title. I'm kind of guessing Hook's gonna be involved because the FTW belongs in his family more than anything else. But we've got the learning tree, Chris Jericho, right now, don't we? And he's just got Big Bill in his corner. So, you know, it seems wrong. I don't know how many TV title defenses he's had, but pay-per-view wise, he's just won it. And now he's got a big old henchman in his corner. So essentially, it doesn't matter if it's Hook, anyone else, throw Hook in and 5 other people for like a, I'm going to go with the learning tree to continue educating everybody. And it's going to be Chris Jericho to retain, but it won't be too long before it's back on Hook's waist. So if I'm wrong and Hook has qualified and won, go figure. I keep doing this recently, but I'm going to go with Jericho to retain. Double V picks the learning tree, Chris Jericho, to retain the FTW Championship.
I don't know why everyone's trying to get rid of my boy. I know he's the old guy that everyone's just seeing just retire. But he's good and he keeps reinventing himself. And this is something else he's embracing. He's embracing the booze. He's showing y'all how good Y2J, Chris Jericho, is. Yes, I still refer to him as Y2J. I remember that countdown that he came out. But can't help but pick Chris Jericho to win because Mount Rushmore guy right there. He's on my Mount Rushmore wrestlers, and there's like, you can only put 4 names, and you got big names in there, but you got to put Jericho in there just for his longevity. Everyone keeps going about everyone else's, but he's just been there for so long. Multiple companies, top stars and all. So yeah, I'm picking Jericho to win this just because, you know. Plus, I still don't understand the appeal of Hook.
Ted caught me without Duggan's Hook appeal. Yeah, okay. So it looks like the whole world is saying FTW is still learning, essentially, because it looks like everybody's gone that way. But we continue from title challenges to title qualifiers. Yes, we are talking none other than Jon Moxley versus Konosuke Takeshita. And if Takeshita wins, he is the #1 contender to the IWGP title, I believe. If I've got this wrong, apologies. However, the match is taking place. Which way did we vote? Let's have a look.
Yeah, John Moxley doesn't really like lose on pay per view, man. Even to someone as great as Takeshita. Yeah. Now, I could see Takeshita winning because it's an eliminator match for a future IWGP, like, world title shot and everything. But still, even still, I don't think that they have any plans for Takeshita to go near that title. So you might as well just have this eliminator match and scratch him from the board, man. And it's another win for Moxley on pay per view. So, John Moxley for the win.
If I've read the stipulation right, Takeshita has to pin the champ to have a title match against the champ. So this match is essentially telling me it's not a title match, which kind of means that John Moxley is going to retain. He's probably going to retain, but right now, in order for this to elevate into something else and be like, oh, will he, won't he, Takeshita's going to take the win. Like, why are we having a match against the champ without the title to prove that he can get a match? It's going to just make the guy look redundant, isn't it? Let's just call a spade a spade. So essentially, Konosuke, I'm going to get it out. I'm going to get it right. Konosuke Takeshita is going to beat John Moxley, probably without blood in this match. Go figure. But that's the one he's going to win, but then we'll probably lose to Mox later on. So Takeshita for the win to then become the number one contender against the man he's just pinned. Double V picks John Moxley to win.
This guy's still waiting for his holiday. Moxley is still waiting for his holiday. Can you hurry up and drop the belt and take a break, dude? Because you just constantly, you're an overachiever, and you keep doing you know what? Yeah, I'm sticking with it. I'm gonna go John Moxley to retain. I don't know. Actually, I'm saying retain. I don't know if it's a title on the line. I'm saying retain because everything's a title match, but because that company has a lot of match titles. Yeah, I sound like I hate it, but I'm not. I just don't watch the product. I hear them actually, but I don't get news from one more than the other. So yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling. John Moxley to win.
Now, with the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, John Moxley, this is an exhibition match. Yes, it'll be interesting. And yes, Konosuke Takeshita is a really good threat. And it will be a good match. It will be a testing match. But, there's not really much to dwell here. He's not losing that championship on American soil, if you will. And I think that's pretty much of a no-brainer. So still, your IWGP Heavyweight Champion, John Moxley.
I'm in loner territory again. But I'm confident this could be really wrong, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, guys, you may see I'm slouching, so I apologize, because you know what? Chest up. Yeah, look out for the shoes. You know what I'm talking about. It's timeless time, people. Chin up, chest out. Look out for the shoes. Timeless Tony Storm takes on Serena Deeb for the AEW Women's Championship. Come on, darling. Which way did you vote? With the highest, and I honestly mean this, the highest of respect to Serena Deeb? No. Not now. Thunder Rosa, I felt with her return had a bit more steam behind her and was a potential threat, but I've not heard much of Serena since she's come back, essentially. I can't see it happening. I cannot see it happening. This is Timeless Tony Storm to retain. Who will defeat the Timeless One? Who will be that threat? I'm going to have to go with DMD, should she still stick with the company. But yeah, I don't see it. I really don't see this. So Timeless Tony Storm to retain and still your AEW Women's Champion. Double V picks Timeless Tony Storm to retain the AEW Women's Championship.
Ooh, there's a lady in this that I really like. We used to be, I used to know her. But you can't help but go with Tony Storm. That's not the person I'm talking about, but I'm going to go with Tony Storm to win this because, hey, the Timeless One, right now, that's the name everyone knows. So they're going to stick with that. I think they will stick with that. I'm going to do what I did last time, a retain show. I want to go with a lot of retaining. And yeah, Tony Storm's going to retain. Although I love to see my true love before Bailey wins. Yeah, Tony Storm to win.
This is a little bit more of a difficult one to come by. You know, do we go with the AEW Women's World Champion who is killing it right now in Timeless Tony Storm? Or do we go with Serena Deeb? I mean, Serena Deeb to me is the biggest threat to the AEW World Women's Championship right now. And, you know, you have to think to yourself, is it time for her run to come to an end? There's been quite a thing of title runs, long title runs coming to an end, and you know, you have to say to yourself, is this title run coming to an end? We don't know. I mean, I want the Timeless era to continue because, like, as I said, she's literally killing it right now. She's literally doing things with that division, she's doing things with that championship, and she is making the championship is not making her. It's going to be a tough one, but I'm going to stay faithful and continue with, and still, AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Toni Storm.
Yeah, man, Timeless Toni Storm continues her fiery reign, man. This time against Serena Deeb. Like, while this will be a great matchup in it, and there's a lot of technical prowess on display. Serena Deeb is a great talent and everything. You know, it's still not time to different the Timeless one. She's still the best female character in the business, man. So AEW have gold there, and they need to keep that rolling as long as possible until a true worthy contender comes to the throne, Timeless. And you know, she's just not there yet. So Timeless Toni Storm for the win.
Okay. So it looks like we're all still believing the time has not run out for the Timeless one. So yes, it looks like it's hopefully Timeless Toni Storm, but best of luck to you, Serena, especially because it seems like there was a little connection there with Den the Tech. Anyway, let's move on from one women's title match to the next. Yes, we are talking the TBS title, the showdown of showdowns. Willow Nightingale versus Mercedes Moné in her AEW pay-per-view debut. Let's see which way the guys voted right now.
Willow should win. It's just clearly obvious who should win, but is that person going to be the one to win? No, because someone produced a lot of money. So I think Mercedes Moné is going to win this one. Simple reason, the owner of the company is a fanboy, and he's a big fan of Mercedes Moné. He spent a lot of money on her. Give her the belt. Plus the fact that, couldn't you imagine, come in, don't do nothing for time. First match, gets the championship, wins. Or just win her first match. Mercedes Moné to win this match.
Now, this is an interesting concept, a very interesting concept, because your reigning defending TBS champion, Willow Nightingale, has really done a lot and worked real hard to earn this championship, you know, and then you have Mercedes Moné, and these two obviously have a history going back into New Japan, where unfortunately Mercedes Moné had got injured, and it's good to see her back, and it's good to see her recovery from that injury, but obviously in this sports and entertainment, these things happen. It's obviously caused a bit of a rivalry and a bit of a sour situation between these two, which makes this rivalry even more interesting. Do we see a fighting defending champion? Is it her time to relinquish this title already? Or is there a new boss in town? Is there a new CEO to that title? I think there's a little bit of a rivalry to begin here, and in order for it to begin, Moné has to win that championship. Otherwise, it's going to be 2-0, and there's nothing to gain from it in the end unless you have that real heel turn. But I'm going to say, and your new TBS champion, Mercedes Moné.
Much like Ospreay, man, Mercedes Moné is like the shiny new toy And like, I think they want gold on all three of their shiny new toys. They've already did it for Okada. They're gonna be doing it for Osprey. And Mercedes Moné is no difference, man. She is gonna be the new TBS champion. Yeah, like I know Willow's just got it, but again, she can lose it and have to fight an uphill battle to get it back. Plus, she already beat Mercedes Moné for the like New Japan Strong Open Weight Women's title. Yeah, so yeah, Mercedes needs to get a win back. And let's face it, yeah, out of the female stars, whether you like what she's doing or not, she's the biggest star in that company, innit? Yeah. So yeah, they want gold on their shiny new toy. Mercedes Moné for the win.
The rematch everyone's been waiting for. The title that Mercedes couldn't win in Japan. The person who beat her, now she's going to take a run for a title once again. It's Willow Nightingale versus Mercedes Moné. Mercedes Moné is finally going for a title in AEW, but it's not the big one. I look, it's weird. It's very weird. This is a lady who I'm not saying we have to follow the other company, but when they've just released this title, these were the two top people for it. And she main evented WrestleMania for the women's title. Now she's on a mid-card one, which, don't get me wrong, there's power in elevation. But maybe start at the top, then show who you are to people, then kind of build people. But hey, let's hope it works. I think this will be an interesting match for some. I'm not overly gassed on it, and I'm just going to call Mercedes to win, even though I think it's really bad because Willow's just won it. Makes her feel ultra transitional while people have been cheering her name for quite a while. But then this leads to rubber match territory, doesn't it? Because you can't build on these two without Mercedes winning. Otherwise, it's just she's won and then Mercedes in a hunt, but then everybody else should be entitled to a match before Mercedes. So let's make Mercedes relevant in AEW. Let's show that she's the legit boss and the CEO and whatever other name she's going by. Yeah, I'm going to go for Mercedes for the win, but I kind of feel like might have pulled the trigger a bit too quick. We needed more of a Willow run. Yeah, AEW normally do long title runs, so I could be wrong, but yeah, Mercedes to Double V picks the CEO, Mercedes Moné, to be your new TBS champion. Yeah, essentially I was cutting crap, so yeah, cut me. Why not? Makes sense. But yeah, it looks like it's Moné time. Best of luck to both ladies, and I hope you put on a barn burner and injury-free. And that's not a dig at the New Japan match, but yeah, we try to avoid injuries. That's the way of it. Okay, guys, some people are really excited for this kind of match. I've seen it live, and I'm very disappointed by it. I think you actually need to see it on TV more than you would have to see it in an arena or a stadium. Yes, we are talking anarchy in the arena. The EVPs, the Elite versus Team AEW. Yes, which one will win? Who will gain power for the company? Yes, I don't know. So it's on you guys to pick. Okay, how do we all vote? Let's have a look.
Stadium Stampede is going to be absolutely crazy. It's going to be nuts. I mean, you've got the Elite in Nicholas and Matthew Jackson. You've got Jack Perry. You've got Okada going against FTR, going against Bryan Danielson, going against perhaps Darby Allin. And it's going to be mad. It's going to be mad. But I think it's about time that a little bit of payback comes back for Nick Khan's way. You already see him deliver Darby Allin with the frame thrower, personally delivering him to Dynamite to try and get some payback on the Elite, and it seemed to have worked. There's a little bit of momentum going there, and who knows, there's going to be a little bit of surprise. I think Tony Khan, I don't think it's the last we've seen of him. I think we're going to see more of him. I think we're going to have some kind of feature. I don't think he'll get involved as such, but you never know. There could be a new showing. There could be a surprise appearance, reappearance, comeback. You never know. MJF could be within the mix. It's very interesting. So I'm going to go with the winners. It's going to be the United group in FTR, Bryan Danielson, and Darby Allin. Those are your winners.
Now, this one is actually surprisingly hard to call, man. because, you know, the Elite have been doing something great. Yeah, they've been pretty much the best thing on AEW television, like, lately, man. Their whole takeover of the company, the whole beatdowns of everyone, been very entertaining, man. Like, and again, you're trying to paint them as a threat, yeah, especially Jack Perry. So, like, do we really make them lose to Team AEW? Like, but again, Team AEW has, you know, some absolute, you know, world-class people in it. You got Bryan Danielson, for goodness sake, man. FTR, like, many still regard, whether you like him or not, as the best tag team in the world, yeah. And then, of course, the returning Darby Allin. And do we make Darby Allin lose upon his return? It's a question. It's a question. But, honestly, I can't see the new formation of this Elite losing so soon, especially as a collective. So, yeah, got to give the Elite the win on this one, and it again what can be a contender for match of the night, man. Because like some of the names attached to this, like this match is gonna be a banger, man. Look forward to it, man.
So the EVPs are taking on their company, and it's Anarchy in an Arena, or Anarchy in an Arena. It's not a stadium stampede. It's definitely Anarchy in an Arena. Well, one of the two, but it's one of those all around the venue matches. This is tight. And one of my biggest things is you don't bet against Eddie Kingston, especially in one of these matches. And this is where he looks like someone out of The Walking Dead once again with his chainsaw. Balls the crap out of me, I've got to be honest. And you got Daniel Bryan, which is also another situation. Now, both of these gentlemen lost in the last match, and I believe FTR lost in the last match. So it really shows that they should all be out for a victory in this one. But I also believe that the Elite have just acquired Jack Perry. They should be at a stronger point. But no. I was going to stick with them. Jack Perry, they're at their strongest. They're the faction. Everyone's a throwaway team otherwise. I've realized the Elite have done this is the new Elite. They lose because they lost against Sting. They won. Now they're going to lose again, and then they're going to stamp their authority one more time. So as much as I really deep down want to say the Elite, everybody else lost at the last pay-per-view, and they are literally the heart and soul of AEW, especially Eddie Kingston. I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to be that guy, but yeah. So I'm going to go with Team AEW to win at Double or Nothing. Double V picks the Elite to win Anarchy in the Arena.
Now, welcome to the Chaos match. This match is going to be chaos. I'm looking forward to it. Last time I saw one of these, I saw it live at Wembley. It's not good watching it live. They just disappear in the back. You don't get to see nothing. Watching on TV, hearing that music playing, dun, 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 dun. Leon, bro, I know you hate it, but I loved it. It just got me hyped up. I was laughing. But this time, it's with some of the funniest characters, some of the people. I'm looking forward to this. Jack come back and his but his last match was one of these, and now he's back. Yeah, looking forward to this. Winner is going to be not the Elite, can't remember what they're called. The Elite, yeah, that's it. They're going to win. The Elite's going to win.
Okay. So I've looked at the graphic, and then I'm listening to everybody else. I don't know what's happened, but Eddie Kingston seems to be out, and Darby Allin seems to be in. I'm not going to change my mind. I'm still a bit on tenterhooks, but I'm very, very unsure. But I'm going to stick with it. Team AEW. But best of luck to both of you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Anyway, enough of the crap. Let's not crap on the company. It's a big pay-per-view. It's their moment. They've doubled down. It's Double or Nothing. And now, talking Double or Nothing, it's the big one. It's the main event. Swerve Strickland versus the most caring man out there, because he wants to know how everyone's father's doing. Yes, we're talking the head of the patriarchy, Christian Cage, for the AEW heavyweight title. Which way did the guys vote? Let's have a look.
And again, what also is another, contender for match of the night. Swerve is going to be swerving into his first pay-per-view title defense, man, against none other than Christian Cage, man. And that match is going to be a barn burner because Christian always delivers. He's delivered on the microphone, man, and it's been entertaining. There's going to be a whole heap of shenanigans throughout this match. Yeah, beer interference and everything, but ultimately, come on, man, as great as Christian is, I don't think he's getting a world title at this point in his career. Not on a stage as big as AEW, that is, yeah. And also, we're not pulling the legs and sweeping the legs on the Swerve just when his title reign has started. Now, Swerve's going to have this for a nice while. And this is a good first title defense, man. But yeah, Swerve will be swerving his way to victory.
Look, I love the guy. I love Christian, but Swerve has just won, guys. Come on, behave yourselves. This is one of the fastest rising stars organically in any company. He's done he's done amazing for himself. Christian is probably one of the top heels, so I can understand what you've done. He's taken out Joe. Now let's take on another great heel in the form of Christian, and obviously you've got the whole patriarchy and Mama Wayne in his corner, so it should be in his, them versus Prince Nana. I know who I'd vote for to win, but no, Swerve's that guy. It's Swerve's house right now. So you may be daddy, but this is someone else's house, and it's not so rare, coincidentally. But yeah, Swerve for the win. It's going to be a bad night for the team formerly known as Edge and Christian, really. But yeah, that's the one for me. Swerve for the win. I'm not sure when he's going to drop, if it will be Ospreay or someone else, because they might have a bigger plan. But yeah, definitely Swerve's house, because he swerves when he drives. Bye-bye, Christian. Double V picks Swerve Strickland to retain the AEW World Heavyweight title.
They should just put it on Christian. He was the best thing all of last year and early this year. He needs to have a title on him. He's just the greatest. How's your father doing? Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I think it's Swerve. Swerve is up against, is going to be a champion. Swerve is champion. So it's just fresh. Leave it on Swerve. Christian can eat loss, as I keep saying those lines before. Swerve can as well, but I don't want it to happen right now. Yeah. I said the wrong thing in one other prediction. It's going to be Cowboy, the Hangman. Hangman's going to come back and take it off Swerve. But yeah, this is what it is. Winner, Swerve. I keep saying Strickland. I don't know if that's his name, but Swerve's going to win.
It's very interesting how Christian got himself into this AEW world title fight. But all credit to him. This is what veterans do, I guess. But it's not one of those kind of matches where you say he doesn't have a chance. He actually has a chance. Knowing him and his shenanigans and nefarious means, he actually could become world champion. But Swerve, at the other hand, still has to prove the type of world champion that he is, and he's even said it himself, And again, he's only just won that world title. I don't think it's the end of his run just here. It's going to be a tough title. It may even be a disqualification sort of situation. But I think Swerve has got a little bit of payback to come here. He's had his own team turn on him. He's had Christian's group in the patriarchy turn on him, beat the hell out of him, only to get a little bit of payback, but he got away. So, obviously the final chapter's coming here at Double or Nothing. So still, your AEW World Champion, Swerve, when I drive, Swerve Strickland.
Do you know what? I've actually just realised that Swerve and Christian were a tag team in the coffin match that I saw at Wembley. So that's kind of interesting. Like, former tag partners, they were losing. And I still maintain they didn't lose because, yeah, some of the locks were out of that casket. So they didn't close it. Sorry, Sting. You still got one match left in you, son. But anyway, guys, look at this. 9 matches, 5 guys, and just over 45 minutes. So I'm not gonna waste any time. All I'm gonna say is at Ministry of Wrestling on Instagram. It's also on Facebook at MOW News on X. Please, if you've landed on this page, you know the Ministry of Wrestling is also on YouTube. So please like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know anytime we've released new footage. We've got reviews, we've got TNA reviews, we've got WWE pay-per-view predictions and everything. I'm not going to go over 46 minutes. So until the next time, guys, I am the one AJ, and I'm signing out, and I will see you soon. See ya.